Hey guys, it's Sean Klinger with VitalMX, and today this is basically the first ride of the 2021 all-new THOR Reflex helmet. THOR had kind of some premium helmets in the past that were, you know, on the pro circuit Kawasaki team, and Villapoto rode in THOR helmets. Those kind of went away. They've always had a price point helmet, kind of more of an entry-level helmet in their lineup, and this is kind of their foray back into the premium helmet line. There's two versions of the THOR Reflex. One has a carbon fiber shell, which is what I have here, and that is $495. There's another shell that's like a polycarbonate, and that shaves off $100, so that's $395. This has a claimed weight of 1,390 grams for a large. I wear a large, this is a large helmet. It is DOT and ECE. The big talking point for this helmet is the technology they're using inside it. Now we're seeing a lot of these helmets come out with their own proprietary protection system. THOR has gone with something that they didn't develop themselves, and it is the Koroyd. I think that's how you say it. Basically, we've seen this in some cycling helmets, I think some ski helmets out there. Also Climb, they have a helmet that has had the Koroyd system in their helmet for a while. So THOR has chosen that. And what that is basically, if you look at it, it really does just look like a bunch of straws, like plastic straws, all packed tightly together and cut, and so that they're all in one direction, kind of making a honeycomb pattern. Basically, the ideology behind this is that instead of a solid EPS foam, obviously that is a solid piece of material that doesn't allow any airflow whatsoever. Therefore, you have to drill holes in it and make vents and channels. This helmet actually has three kind of protection systems all working together. So it's the Koroyd, and then you can see straight through to the vents. Then you also have the typical EPS foam, so that there are sections of that in the high impact areas and different sections of this helmet. And there's also kind of the MIPS system, which is becoming pretty common in the higher end helmets. And if you don't know, MIPS is a low friction layer that just allows the liner, the pad of the helmet, to slide a little bit inside the helmet, which kind of gives it a little bit of rotational energy management. Riding with it today, basically putting it on, I'll talk about the fit. I wear a size large in most helmets. Overall, this I think is spot on. This is a fit that is not too snug and not too loose. It is very comfortable. It's very tight around the head, but not constricting. I notice a lot of helmets actually have more of, I feel like their main points of contact is around the crown area. And I feel like this guy, the Reflex, actually almost has kind of a face frame. I feel it across the forehead, but coming down and making a lot of contact with the side of my face here. Your head kind of sinks into it, like back and up, kind of really kind of deep in there, which is a very comfortable, kind of secure fitting. Some other helmets that I've tried on have more of a sit on top, or just kind of like sit on your head feel, less of a kind of secure fit. One thing about the fit that is kind of weird is it is a very big helmet. The shell itself is very large, kind of reminds me of the 6D. And then the chin bar sticks way out there. I can stick my whole hand in front of my face when wearing this helmet. You know, there's pros and cons to that. Pros, lots of air ventilation to your face. Cons, some people would say that it sticks out and it could be a leverage point. One of the other main points of this is obviously with the Koroyd system is ventilation. It is incredibly hot out here today, and I didn't feel like my head was sweltering. I didn't feel like I was in an oven. There's some helmets, I would say probably awry and even showy. Those helmets for me, they're very protective, maybe not the most ventilated, and sometimes on a really hot day, you can really feel like your head is baking. This helmet definitely didn't feel like I was baking. Alpinestars helmet is one that I actually feel the faster I go, the more air is like pushing on my forehead. Like I can feel the channels and I can feel the airflow. I think because of the way that the Koroyd system is, the kind of honeycomb, it's not actually facing the direction of the incoming wind. It is just letting kind of negative air pressure kind of suck some of the hot air out. I would say it kept my head nice and cool. It didn't feel like there was AC going on with like some other helmets, but actually at slower speed. So I noticed just cruising from the track back to my truck, I felt a massive amount of airflow. I felt like I could really feel all the air moving around my head. And that got me kind of thinking about, if you're an off-road guy or ever do any trail riding, putting around low speed, you don't have a ton of airflow around your helmet. I think this guy's gonna vent really well. Overall, pretty impressed with the THOR Reflex helmet. You know, for a $500 helmet, we have pretty high expectations of fit and finish and style, comfort, and something that protects you. And I think without actually physically crashing and testing all the things, I am very comforted and do see the value in having the EPS, the Koroyd, and the MIPS working all together in one helmet. Those technologies are all designed to do all different things, but all protect your head in a variety of crashes. So if you are on YouTube, please check out vitalmx.com for more bike tests and product tests. And if you are on vitalmx.com, check out our YouTube channel, hit like, hit subscribe, and let us know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section. Thanks for watching.